Have you ever wondered who's really to blame for Canada's housing crisis? Could it be the influx of international students? The answer might surprise you. A recent study from the reputable University of Waterloo shatters this misconception. In fact, it paints a different picture where international students are not the culprits but rather victims, finding themselves among the most vulnerable groups affected by the housing crisis. So, if it's not the international students, what's fueling Canada's housing crisis? Imagine you're an international student. The thrill of studying in a new country quickly fades as you encounter one obstacle after another in securing affordable housing. Discrimination, rental scams, fraud, the list goes on. Picture students like you living in precarious conditions, staying long-term in Airbnbs or falling into the traps of unscrupulous rental agencies. It's a tough road to navigate, filled with pitfalls and roadblocks. These hardships are not what any student should be worrying about in a new country. So, what's really contributing to Canada's housing crisis? Well, the University of Waterloo study sheds light on some key factors. 1. Insufficient federal housing programs. 2. Stagnant provincial funding for higher education. And 3. A scarcity of family housing options. These are the real culprits exacerbating the difficulties for international students in finding affordable and safe housing. It's a complex issue that needs a comprehensive solution. Clearly, the blame lies elsewhere, not with the international students. So, what can be done to alleviate the situation for international students? We need to turn our attention towards the study's recommendations. It suggests that Canadian universities take a more active role, offering comprehensive housing support, subsidized housing, and accurate housing market information. It also calls for robust bylaws to protect these students from illegal practices and discrimination in the rental market. In conclusion, it's time we rethink our approach and start protecting, not blaming, international students for the housing crisis in Canada.